Is it a person?
No.
Thing?
Yes, I feel like you already know what it is.
Microwave.
How did two brothers on TikTok get an interview with Nick Jonas in 5 minutes?
I'm going, it is what it is.
Hell of a pick.
I think that's the right first pick.
Well, the answer is starting a sports podcast that has nothing to do with sports.
All right, with my first pick, just give me Spider-Man.
Give me the Reese's Cup.
Danny, give me bread. I'm proud of what he's done.
Sure.
And the results are millions of new fans and A-list celebrity interviews within 6 months.
I think last, I'm going to go a little sideways. I'm going to go with Shrek.
Oh, I know what it is, Danny. Is it an Emmy?
My name's Todd, and this is the story of Breadbasket. Out of 7.7 billion people in the world, 4.4 billion use the internet. And of those users, 3.5 billion use social media, and a new social media account is created every 6 seconds. With billions of users comes millions of creators, and there's typically 2 types, trendsetters and copycats. And our mission is to recognize the trendsetters, tell their story, and prove why they belong in the Internet Hall of Fame. And today we are inducting Danny and Zach Guarino, 2 brothers from Colorado since day 0 who created Breadbasket. Danny G was born to create.
What else do you want from me? ARs and them 223.
Come on, guys! It stinks, man. I sent a fairly bold text. I was looking to come out and attack offensively, and I haven't heard anything back from him.
Danny is the epitome of doing content for the love of content. And when you've been making content for as long as he has, it's not the money or fame that keeps you going. It's something much bigger.
It was always music. At first, it was just, I'm going to make music and my music's going to be huge and I'm going to be able to spread my message, everything like that. But I think with TikTok, I kind of just learned I like making music, but I also just like creating, just making something from nothing.
Danny's internet career boils down to 2 things.
It was a weird, interesting combination because you usually don't see people playing 3 sports and doing music as well. So that was my whole thing growing up. I was kind of in both lanes doing both of those things.
Gotcha. Danny he was on his Troy Bolton in high school. He was on his high school musical shit.
Yeah, straight up.
Between music and sports, Danny runs 3 major pages, 2 for himself and 1 with his brother.
No surprises here. Go ahead and give me basketball.
That's a surprise to me.
What, are you going to go to the Orange?
Danny. Its name is Orange.
And it was Danny's success that led to the beginning of Zach's internet career.
Maybe start my own dance troupe.
So you're stating to me that
I was just floating it by you, and it sounds like I'm making the wrong decision.
You got anything you want to break out or no?
And Zach took this chance knowing that his brother Danny walked so he could run.
Last year, he kind of took off on his own page. For me, that kind of just gave me the confidence because, I don't know, it's pretty vulnerable, making content and stuff and, just putting stuff out, especially when, you're not getting any views, you're not getting any likes. It's
With their passion and chemistry and their blueprint for success, Zach knew that he could help his brother reach a new level of success.
This year, I'm still in college. I'm a senior in college, and I'm, posting podcast clips, and we're getting no views. But, the confidence that I had was really because Danny was already kind of popping, so I was I know we could do it.
You can tell that there was an unbreakable bond here, and it stayed that way, even when Zach and Danny went off to college. Danny to Duquesne and Zach to Whittier. But they needed a way for both of them to stay in touch and to stay productive.
Do you like my new hat?
I'm struggling with the smile yet.
Just commit to a side, then we can pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, all right.
Now, typically the biggest creators need a studio or a common place to go viral. But for Zach and Danny, they had the opposite issue.
We tried to do it in the same room when we were home, and it was we couldn't stop laughing. It was just because
it was weird. Yeah.
I don't know, something about it's just hilarious to see us doing our bits and stuff.
So Zach and Danny took 2 closets, 2 phones, and 2 mics, and threw ideas at a wall until something stuck, ultimately giving birth to Breadbasket.
I pick a guy once I walk in. That's my competition.
Do you think they knew what was up to?
I'm always worried about that because if people know, then one of us is dying.
But how do you do a podcast different from everybody else?
If you watch our videos back then, we really didn't have that much direction. We didn't really know what we were doing. But I think our main plan of attack with the pod is nobody really wants to sit down and watch us for 30 minutes to an hour. So we just thought we're going to start all of our stuff is going to be short form.
And there's the word that changed social media since the pandemic: short form. The new but old video concept that's been dominating social media today. And it's dominating when everybody's copying it. Snapchat invented stories. Now 70% of Instagram users watch stories daily. And this is the same story for short form video. First TikTok, then Instagram Reels, now YouTube Shorts. all three providing the most organic reach for new users we've ever seen. According to InfluencerMarketingHub.com, 73% of social media users prefer short form, and 47% of the marketers believe that short form has a higher chance to go viral than long form. Those are two staggering statistics and a concept that has been popularized in less than 3 3 years in an industry with giants like YouTube and Facebook. When the breadbasket started back in 2022, Zach and Danny were only getting a few thousand views per short video. So how did they become TikTok giants? It's very simple. Gary V.
The reason your Facebook ads don't work, or any ads, mine, everyone's, is always because of the content. The content is the variable of success.
The self-made entrepreneur is always ahead of the trend and actually builds out blueprints for success on all platforms.
Every time you interview people, you act as if you left this business and are now hosting a B2B show for the industry, and you're trying to get the best ratings on Sirius Radio. And very, very quickly, 6 months to a year, it fucking matters.
Back in 2019, TikTok was just the new Vine app where everyone posted videos of them singing. And by the end of 2021, TikTok was the most popular social media app in the world. And the winners on these platforms, as Gary V sees it, are the people who have taken enough L's making the content that they love, finding what makes them truly unique.
Now, what's nice though, is your industry's so niche and no one's doing anything like it, that it'll take 6 months to a year. It leads to so much.
Zach and Danny did what 95% of TikTok dreams didn't do. Kept going.
I already know you're gonna come at me. This isn't a bias thing.
Don't do it.
I want the Z.
That is
Z.
Woo! That's a horrible pick.
The breadbasket became the epitome of gamification. Don't just talk about something,
Does anybody get it more than umpires?
It can talk!
make it a game.
Chicken sandwich tournament. Cheesecake dough hits hard.
Rapid fire ice cream flavors, go.
And they played a lot of them, but there was a few that stuck.
Is it alive?
Can you hold it in your hand?
Can I ask you a question?
Is it a muffin?
20 questions for household items.
No. Give me the spoon. No.
Give me the knife.
No.
Give me the oven mitt.
No.
Give me the oven.
No.
Give me the microwave.
No.
Even betting the over or under for lines about life.
Over under total times using the phrase the bee's knees.
Times you've cried.
Total hugs in your lifetime. Total bowls of cereal eaten in your life. 852.5.
This was the moment that Zach and Danny discovered their brand. Sports, but not sports.
Give me the toilet.
Did you just literally dab?
No.
Literally, that's a yellow card.
No, that's fine.
And from there, it was all about having fun and channeling their inner Gary V.
TikTok is so built on people's interests. This is why making 4 TikToks a day is everything, because you're getting the consumer insights.
After 1 month of grinding, the breadbasket raised its average viewership by tens of thousands. And 2 months later, they were in the hundreds of thousands. And then after 3 months of honing their craft, they were hitting millions of views consistently. 6 months later, they blew up on Instagram, started finding friends in classrooms watching their videos, and started creating long-form content.
To be able to have an audience that wants to see us talk for an hour and like not even trying to make clips or be funny, like actually just sharing life experience and stuff like that, because that's like the dream for us, because we're brothers.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't want to know how they got famous. I want to know why in the TikTok sweet algorithm did they name their podcast The Breadbasket? Is it appetizer-sized podcast topics? Or did they just choose something simple so we would overthink it? No, the real reason's even funnier.
And so I just thought it was hilarious to start with, like, what would we call our fans? What would be funny if you ran into somebody and said, like, oh, I ran into like one of these, and like I just thought I ran into a breadstick the other day, and I just thought that was the funniest thing. I started like laughing out loud. I was like, all right, breadbasket. I feel like that's perfect. It's kind of like a cool, almost like lyrical lemonade. It's just kind of like a cool little concept, like food, like branding will be cool with it, and we just kind of ran with it.
And that brings us to this: when Zach and Danny found the ultimate breadstick for the breadbasket.
Do you cook with it? Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like you already know what it is.
Microwave. Well done.
This is how they landed their interview with Nick Jonas in 5 minutes.
Oh, like we noticed like Nick Jonas was following us. We're like, that's crazy. So we instantly followed him back. We're only following like super close friends and family, and then Nick Jonas, that's the only other guy. We follow him back, and then we quickly just DM'd him like, yo, we got to get you on for a draft. And like 5 minutes later, he's like, I would love to. You guys are incredible. We're like, oh my God. So we just flipped out.
I think we go hard or go home. Do know what you're getting. I've had a few nights with a glass of tequila where the go hard or go home really showed up, and it was memorable.
Which has been how all of our collabs are too, super organic. But yeah, that was our sickest DM for sure.
And they followed that up by booking NBA champion Richard Jefferson.
Over, under, haircuts gotten in your life, 120.5.
First of all, I'm fucking 40, you assholes. I don't like how you both like sit back and just giggle. We're just
It's a game.
Shark Tank queen Barbara Corcoran.
Is it a remote?
No. Good guess, though.
Good guess. That doesn't get me anywhere. Is it a book?
Yes.
I didn't expect you to say yes.
And TikTok icon Josh Richards.
With the 4th pick, I'm actually going to be stealing the pick that you were going to go with there, Dan.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have, because you gave it to me. I'm going to go with Ryan Reynolds.
Congrats. That is exactly who I was thinking of.
Now, it's no secret that TikTok has changed the lives of thousands of creators, but there's something special about the breadbasket. After 6 months of closet podcast grinding, Zach and Danny are not just internet Hall of Famers. They're extremely authentic human beings who get to be themselves on the internet.
We're looking for a wallet.
Oh my, dude, how do you know I use my wallet?
You're making shit up.
Yes, you did. Oh my God.
I said I used my
Instant replay.
Did you use it today?
I did, Zach. Run the tapes.
Yeah, we will run the tape.
I didn't say that shit.
F you, Danny.
Not only do they have the respect of other content creators, but they're being recognized by celebrities who want to be a part of their journey.
Hey, Rich got us in.
Rich got us in. We love
Rich.
You guys aren't allowed on the floor, bro. Get off of here. You're gonna get everybody.
The Dream Duo is hell-bent on creating something real with the breadbasket. They have barstool-level aspirations and an authentic audience to go along with it. They're pioneers in mastering short-form videos the hard way.
What are you doing lately?
Is it a refrigerator?
Okay, you're taking substances. Yes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Inventing their own brand and blueprint, not by chance, but by trial and error. And all they ask for is fellow breadsticks to join their garlicky ride.
We want to talk all the time anyway. Instead of talking on the phone for an hour, we could just share it on a pod for people to be interested in that. Like, that's like the end goal for us.
This is truly a special journey for Zach and Danny's first ballot inductees into the Internet Hall of Fame. And to see more content on your favorite content creators, subscribe to ClutchPoints. I'm Todd, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.
First pick of the draft, give me bye.
Oh my God, I'm over. Oh my God, I'm over, Danny.